Hey everyone, this is Pi22, and welcome back to our episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Return of the Dark Sorcerer. And let's get right to it. In this episode, we're going to go down the Serpent Trench, or whatever it is called now, I forget offhand, but that's what it is now. We're going to make our way to Fraust. Really got to watch out for the guy in the middle, the mage, because he can do, the Hydra Mage, he can do a Gigavolt attack, I believe it is, and that can do a lot of damage to you. Like, it probably won't kill you, but it can do a lot of damage. So you want to get rid of him relatively fast if you can. I think I mistargeted that Havoc, so thank you for countering, Avalon. I just actually realized the problem I'm having, viewers, that this is more technical related. It doesn't actually affect the LP in any way. Well, it kind of does, but it doesn't, because you won't notice anything on your end. It's my speakers, of all things, on my computer. My left speaker, for whatever reason, just happened today, like literally like an hour ago. It cut out. So I don't hear anything coming from it. So I only get like mono sound now, which is kind of annoying. I actually have other speakers, so I'm going to have to see if I can maybe get one out and try it. Anyway, at that path there, you can actually choose to go left or right, and the default's to right. And you want to keep on that path, actually, because it's actually going to lead you to another part of the cave, which you can actually get a treasure. So you're going to want to go that way. The other way, you can actually skip the treasure and go right to the end. So yeah, you don't want to miss the treasure at this point. Plus, it gives you a chance and opportunity to heal up in between at this point in fights, because as long as you're in this particular section, you actually can't heal up, but you can when you're inside the little cave here. During which Avalon's Cure spell comes in really handy. It comes in handy, and this chest will come in real handy. 3,700 gil. That's actually going to help contribute to our fund for a certain character, probably coming in the next episode. We'll see if this works. So these shrooms, that's decent damage. These shrooms, if you actually leave one alive, and you leave them alive long enough, they'll do a particular skill like that. Magnitude 8. That's gonna hurt. Ow. Yeah, I believe those shrooms from the last game, if I recall correctly, they replaced the chicken enemy. I think there was one like that. So yeah, gotta pay attention for that. Just make sure you have enough HP to survive that attack. Because at the moment, we actually do have a relic, I believe, that can actually help in that respect. The Angel Pendant. You can actually get the float status, but I think we only got one of those. Yeah, so let's reverse that, put the power glove back on. Yeah, the music in this area is really good too. Wish I could hear it properly with two actual speakers. But that's neither here nor there at this point. I can still make it out good enough. The Havoc should take care of them in one shot. Yep, given the Avalon now has a pretty good amount of HP. One thing I'm upset about is by now with Ronin and have my ability, the Fire Dance, or whatever it's called in this game now. Phoenix Dance or something? Yeah, I missed that ability. I know he has it because I've used it in this game, but I think he learns it at a different level now. Or maybe I'm just so underleveled I don't realize it. I really don't know. If you guys know in the comments, let me know, viewers, or anyone from the game, for that matter. If you can let me know what level he learns it at, it would be much appreciated. Because it tends to be a really, really good multi-target attack. And I'm missing it, actually, at this point a lot. I'll say again, for the option to put the music going through even the fights as well, that's really good. I like that a lot. There's a water which we can't get through yet. Until we hit the switch. Then we can go down. Just so you know, I'm using that Meteor Smash one, the XY down up combo. Because with his current equips for Ronin, one of his claws will actually heal him, and the Gale gun actually doesn't do anything. So that's not good. Perfect. Don't worry about your MP, this area is not that long. Fall down the hole. Even waves, nice. Go up and get the treasure chests. I think the Sahagin is actually weak to one of the weapons. Yes, it is. And a Soma drop. I'll take it. I'm not going to use it right now, but I'll take it. Yeah, I mentioned before in an earlier episode of the LP, when they kind of stick with that, goes for tabs, drops, or anything like that, I'm going to keep them for the second half of the game. Because at that point, I'll have made formulated a plan, or at least in my head, I hope, on how I plan to use all the characters, and therefore I can customize them more appropriately. Oh man. Yeah, I can definitely tell Ark's different level because he's 13 and Ronin is, or Avalon's 17. Although Ark's not too far away from the next level, so that's not too bad. Go through this door here, go through a little bit more of the water, the trench, and then this brings us to the town of... I don't know. Doesn't say. Talk to the crewman here. Delzenia bound ferry. Now, we most definitely still need to shop. Stock up on some supplies and things like that. We are now in the town of Township. Absolutely, because why not? Unoccupied house. I've never seen this in the original game, original playthrough. We find a stamina tab in the unoccupied house. Okay. I'll take the stamina tab. That sea monster Leviathan has a violent temperament and has been seen attacking and capsizing boats. Recently, monsters have been spotted very close to town. It's so scary, I can't sleep at night. Maybe you should invest in an alarm system in your house. Now, let's see what to do. I've been thinking it over, and I still don't want to get him another sword at this point, because for the most part, he'll be using his Havoc ability, so definitely don't worry about that. And we're probably able to get more swords in the relatively near future, so don't bother getting in here. Talk to the armor guy here. Nothing really new except the white dress. Now, that can actually be very, very handy, especially for the ladies. Well, you can only have it for the ladies. Now, I would recommend at this point only getting one. Now, small spoiler, we may only have one of the two characters that can actually equip it in our party. So, yeah, there's almost no point in getting two. No one can reach Township now unless they have a ship. Bummer. Oh well. Little kid like me doing business? Sad, ain't it? If there's pity in your heart, buy something before you go. We can buy relics here, should we need anything, and at the moment I don't believe we do. I think that's overpriced. Keeps Protect on the wear, 6,000 gil. And that same Keep Shell, we already have one of them, so. Yeah, we definitely want to hold on to our gil for the moment. What about items? Did I forget the item shop? Up here. Let's see, we got some pizzas. Let's get 10 of those. We can get a couple of digestols. 4 is good. And that'll actually do it in terms of buying things. Got a ribeye. Now this barrel, I think it looks best when viewed from this angle. Okay. Somewhere in the middle of the ocean is the forbidding Skull Island, formed from the remains of an ancient volcano. Pirates used to hide out there, inside a cave. Supposedly the most deadly monsters in the world dwell there. I would bet that there's some nice treasures inside. It's too bad though. The entrance to the cave collapsed years ago. I'm sure we'll run into it sooner or later. The Leviathan is a certain kind of creature that still exists on the planet. Some say it may even be an Esper. Now if you inspect the fireplace here, it can actually get a little sound effect. I'll turn it up. Or maybe that's not a fireplace, that might be a cat. Interesting. Not sure what effect it has in the game, other than the sound effect, but you never know. Let's go in the inn. Let's heal up. Fast forward the effect. Let's check the clock for an elixir, because we know it's there. Yep. And that's actually all we really have to do at this town. Now what you could do is you could go outside town, if you so choose, to go outside and level grind for a little bit if you needed to, but the main characters I'm going to need for the next area should have enough levels on their own, and I'm not going to use Arc for the next particular section, so I'm good. So let's save our game through states at the moment and head out. Hop aboard. Off we go. And it's automatic from here. Looks like we're almost there. I hope my friends made it. I'm sure they have, from what you've told me about them. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. Oh, he actually turned different color. Oh, he fell over. Oh, poor Ark. Can't take a boat ride. 3 parties have reached Fraust, and a decisive battle is about to take place. We chose neutrality because we do not want bloodshed, and you say we encourage it? I never said that. Something like it. He's right, you know. Sir Straw? Innocent blood will be shed because of us. Why can't we just hand over the Esper? Fraust has money. Why do you think is the target of the Empire? Even without the Esper, this place is perfect for a new Imperial base. Yes, isolated in the freezing cold. Emperor Gestal's racing to acquire even greater magic power. That's the reason he wants the Esper that was discovered here. If we allow Emperor Gestal to continue amassing weapons, history's greatest mistake will be repeated. You speak of the Magi Wars? The battle that sent mankind back thousands of years. You're saying it could happen again? People will never learn, myself included. That, my friends, is the folly of man. What's up, Saren? Yay, Ronan made it. Ronan, you're okay. Of course. You should know better than that. I feared you didn't make it up the Meandering River. You know, after the octopus incident. Oh, that? I was just playing possum with it, waiting for the right moment to deliver a fatal blow. Whatever you say. So, who have you brought along? I'm Avalon, a warrior from the Kingdom of Draconia. I'm Ark. I'm an Onion Knight like my father before me. The people of Mist Castle have been completely wiped out by the Black Rose Empire. Kefka poisoned everyone, down to the very last child. What? How absolutely barbaric! Now do you see, Mayor? Such treacheries cannot go unjustified. But that was only because they are collaborating with the Crimson Blades. As long as we remain neutral, we have nothing to fear from Emperor Gestal or his damned empire. I like the thing on the head he has there. That's cool. You're wrong. Cloud! The Empire has already mobilized a force to attack Fraust. Kefka is leading the assault. Huh? Where did you manage to get your hands on information like that? Tifa here was one of the Empire's highest-ranking Shadow Knights. What? That's all I needed to hear. Ark, step aside. Knocks him out. Stand and make your judgment, two-faced but... No! Sayuki's joined the Crimson Blades. She's fighting with us now. Nonsense. I promised I'd protect her. I will not back out on my word. Cloud, are you still thinking about her? I was also a Shadow Knight. What? But now we are all on the same side. If we don't protect the Esper, all of our work up to this point will be for nothing. We cannot let Kefka get that Esper, and in order to do that we'll have to put aside our differences. You truly are a ray of hope. You're right. We've got to fight with the people of Fraust. The Crimson Blades will defend anyone who is threatened by the Empire. Avalon, The Empire is pure evil, but not all of its people are. Avalon, I promise you, we will avenge your kingdom. Thank you, Ronan. I am proud to call you my friend. Emergency! The Empire is here! We are under attack! They're here! Everyone has a shocked face on. Nice. Don't question my judgment. Captain, just get me that Esper. I like the music they got going here. Yeah, that's pretty sweet music. Lord Kefka, you must keep in mind that there are civilians here. We may be able to negotiate. No, that won't be necessary. Exterminate everyone. But Fraust is a neutral territory. Hey, shit for brains. Do exactly as I say, I'll have your head on this spear before we even get there. Read my lips. Dispose of anyone who does not submit to us. Great. Well then. It seems the choice is made for us. Desperate times call for drastic measures. Let's make ready for battle. They're after the Esper. We moved it up to the cliffs above the valley. Alright, here we go. Good. That's where we'll make our stand. You seem to know, Cloud. It isn't anything serious, is it? But that's none of your business. Ice cold, baby. Ice cold. Yeah, that's all automatic. I'm not doing anything here. I gotta read it fast-ish. So, you're born with the power of magic? Isn't it a lovely gift? Well, I can control this one, of course. You can use magic too? When I was a baby, I was artificially infused with magical energy and brought up as a Shadow Knight. Have you ever loved anyone? What kind of a question is that? I'm sorry, it's just... I was wondering if soldiers like you fall in love. What are you trying to say? Do you think love can bloom even on the battlefield? Yeah, I do. I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them. I see. Come on, we're lagging behind. Don't think for a moment I trust you. Fine. Use your own eyes and see for yourself which side I'm on. Let's move. Kefka's army will be here any minute. Alright, and this is where we're going to make our stand against Kefka and his army. But if you notice, as I mentioned, as we had in the last recording of this, we have Oboro. You can talk to him. We meet again. I caught wind that a big battle was going to go down here. Figured I'd offer my services. For a small price, of course. 2,000 gil. Do we have a deal? Why, absolutely yes. So he is now part of our team. Oboro is going to be joining us for the fight. This is most excellent, although to be honest, I'm not 100% sure I'm actually going to use him in my fighting. So, my plan, at least as of right now, is to have one main group of 4, which would probably be Tifa, Avalon, let's see, probably Saren, because Ronan doesn't have his fire attack yet, but Saren has his multi-target tools. So we got Tifa, Avalon, Saren. Now I could go for Cloud, and put them in as a 4th character. Or I could go for Aurora as the extra character as well. And then for the 4th. And then for the other ones, I'm going to have, because you can put 3 teams. So I'm probably going to have a team of Ronin and Ark. And then Oboro. And whomever I don't choose at this point to go as the other 2 teams of 2 each. And that'll be my setup. And we're going to go ahead with this battle. And I'm actually also going to make my equipments and all that for the between episodes, and I'll show them off once I make my choices in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Return of the Dark Sorcerer. And this has been Barley22 saying thank you guys so much for watching. Any comments, please leave them in the section below. It does help me a lot. And I'll see you guys next time for the climatic battle for the, I'd say, the first big chapter or second chapter of the game. It's a big turning point. So, see you guys again next time. Bye.